When you're on the autism spectrum, making friends is legitimately difficult. And that's not because of any deficit in communication or in understanding other people or social skills or any kind of, interpersonal relationship skills. A lot of people on the spectrum have challenges in those areas. But even if you have amazing communication skills and all of those things, there is one main massive barrier, and that is because friendships are built on common interests and common activities. And if my interests, for example, are different to other people's interests, then it makes it legitimately difficult to find people who want to talk about the things that I want to talk about. It makes it legitimately difficult to find people who want to do the things that I want to do at all, let alone finding more than one to have an actual group of friends to do these things. So let me give you an example, right? I am a 30-ish year old male living in Melbourne, and I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio or any other form of popular music. I have no interest in football, and I have no interest in cars. So what am I supposed to talk to people about, right? When typically I've found when guys get together, they might go to the pub, drink beer. I'm really not a fan of beer. I love one beer, but after that, it kind of gets a bit boring. So I don't enjoy drinking beer. I don't enjoy going to the pub. I don't enjoy sweaty locker rooms or playing football or talking about any of these things. What am I supposed to connect with people about? So that's the first thing. So that's not to say it's impossible. I managed to find friends based on lots of common interests. At university, I did taekwondo, I played hacky sack. My friends and I liked doing cryptic crosswords together and listening to Metallica and various other things like that. So it's not impossible, but it is legitimately difficult for reasons that go far, far beyond any kind of deficit, which may or may not exist in communication or social intelligence. So what's the point? What do I point? Do I have a point? I suppose one thing I have learned is that friends are not optional. Making friends, finding friends, keeping friends might be difficult, but it's not something that I can just opt out of and choose not to do. I need friends. I believe it's a social thing that human beings need support from other human beings, especially in the society that we live in today. It's almost impossible to get by yourself. And then if something goes wrong, there's no one to turn to. So I have to put a lot of energy into maintaining the good friends that I do have to make sure that I keep that support network of friends and family. And yeah, so it's difficult, but it's absolutely necessary. So if you're having trouble finding friends, get help and keep going, as it's not worth giving up. It is possible. Maybe that will do for today. I suppose if I want to finish on one final tip, it's that the friends that I made when I was trying to fit in and trying to do what everyone else did or be interested in what everyone else was interested in, they were too much energy to maintain, and I haven't been able to maintain those friendships. The only friendships that are worthwhile to me that I have been able to maintain are the ones where I have found that 1 in 1,000, 1 in a million person who accepts me for who I am and who doesn't ask me to do things that I don't have the energy to do. And when I can be authentic with myself in a relationship, that's a good relationship. That's the kind of relationship that is worth me investing in, because I can use that relationship in the future when I don't have the energy to look after myself. I can rely on someone else sometimes. So friends for the sake of friends, but friends in general, friends who accept me and support me when I'm authentically me, incredibly important. So difficult to find, but incredibly important. Yeah, that felt like a bit of a rant, but hopefully you liked it, and I will talk to you about some other random topic that comes to mind, and I'll rant about some other time. Okay, bye.